Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. The Rebels looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Rebels. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff. It's Harper. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. On the run here, lets it go. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Gonna run it. It's Harper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's past the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Sticking with the running game. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Looks like the defense has it. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. On the scoop and score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up and score myself.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down, fighting him off. Receiver makes the catch, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Direct snap to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The Seminoles are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And the Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Knowles. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed. But nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it here. He's found some room at the 45. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. 2nd down play coming up. Testing the right side here. Running with purpose. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Oregon State offense on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Got the first down, now looking for more. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. And he'll set up to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to throw it deep. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Seminoles. This passing game is on fire today. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
PHC cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. It's like the final play of the half coming up. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And And the hands team able to recover the football. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to run it here. And that one produces a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's complete downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Rebels line it up with first and goal. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? He'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 40-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I'd love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Quarterback operating an empty set. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense is still on the field. They're going to go. No press here. The defense backing away. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.